My name is Jesse Fellers. I am 31 years old. Been skateboarding for 14 years. I think the Lord began to just strip things from me that I had found my identity in, that I had put my value and purpose in, and all of a sudden they were meaningless to me. I understood that my friends weren't really friends. We weren't being ourselves because we were high or getting drunk or just partying, and we weren't really who we were because we were someone else in that state, and that's just being fake. And I just started, had a real hunger for spiritual things, and I just began to even say, God, if you're really real, I want to know you. And so it was May 21st, 1994, on a park bench in a little town right at the base of Pikes Peak in Colorado called Manitou Springs, that I had an encounter with Jesus on a Saturday afternoon, and my life has never been the same since. Oh, I started skating when I was about 11 years old, and I was doing like freestyle BMX, and then a friend of mine got a skateboard, and I was like, man, I want to do that. And so, we started skating together, and it took a couple months, learned how to ollie, and then learned how to do a moving ollie up a curb. And I skated for a few years, then I stopped through high school. And I'm actually 11 years older than my little brother. And so after I had come back to Christ, like really given my life to Jesus, I realized that I had basically just shoved him away and hadn't really built friendship with him. And so he wanted to learn how to skateboard, and because a friend of mine gave Sierra his old board, and so I started skating, got a skateboard and started skating again so I could hang out with my brother. When you skateboard and you go to the park, automatically you can relate with kids. They relate with you, no matter how old they are, because you have that thing in common. So you skate together, you hang out. It just is an open door for conversation, to talk. And you really also blow people's kind of perception of what a Christian is, because here you are, a skateboarder, and you love God, and they're like, what? I didn't know you could do that. And so that's how I use it. And then of course, when I do skateboard demos, and then demos with a team called GX International, which is skateboarding and BMX, breakdancing, hip-hop dance, DJ, live MCs, full like production. So when we do that demonstration and they see my skill and the skill of the team, that gives us a platform. Then we kind of gain a platform in that sense through what we're doing, and a rapport with the audience, to be able then to share our lives and who we are and where we've come from and the change that Jesus has brought. And if I can use my skateboarding to kind of bridge that gap, to be able to share my story and to share my life and ultimately share who God really is, and that the perceptions of what they think a Christian is like is totally broken down, because so many people have this perception that to be a Christian you have to only be suit and tie and boring and Ted Flanders, kind of a character, and to say, hey, here's this, this person who, wow, they don't look all that different from me on the outside, but obviously their life is different. That's what I really want them to walk away with. So, yeah.